Hey fluffy sweater people, so I have decided that I want to tell you some really funny fart stories because, well, I am a grown woman who thinks that farts and burps are hilarious. So I've had some pretty funny fart events happen in my life, and I want to start with telling you some that happened back when I was in college. So this one happened freshman year, and it was in my dorm, and I was talking to one of my dorm mates. I was standing in the hall just talking to one of my dorm mates, and we were just having a random conversation, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but without even like realizing it, I just let one rip, like a really long, loud, nasty stinker. And I didn't even realize I had done it until my friend just burst out laughing. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I farted. And then I started laughing, and she went and told all our other friends, and it just, we were just like all laughing about it. And I'm like, I didn't even realize that I had farted. And then I'm like, yeah, I did fart. I let out this really loud fart. And I don't know, it was it was really funny. Okay, so this next one also happened freshman year in college. And again, in my dorm, I was asleep, and I was having this dream where I was with my grandparents in their bedroom in the house that we used to live in, and I really, 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 really needed to fart. So I let one rip, and then for maybe a second or two, everyone just stood really still in the dream. Like my grandparents, they were just standing really still, almost like, did she just rip some ass in our bedroom? That's nasty. And then I woke up, and I looked over at the clock on my computer, and I'm like, oh, I still have some time to sleep. And I was about to go back to sleep, and then I smelled something, and I realized that I had farted myself awake. And I was laughing about it the entire day. Because, I mean, you fart yourself awake. You can't not laugh about that. I mean, it was just the funniest thing. And this last college fart story happened like my last year of college. And I had just finished having lunch with my grandmother because she came to visit. And we were walking back to my dorm building, and I tripped over a manhole cover, which made me basically leap up in the air. And while I was airborne, I farted. I just let one rip. And both my grandmother and I just burst out laughing. So basically, I leapt up and farted. I don't know, I guess maybe that fart was trying to make me fly. I don't know. But anyway, this next fart story happened back in 2015. It was when Playlist Live was in Washington, D.C., and my grandmother and I were about to cross the street, and I have information processing problems, so I don't process things in time, especially like if I'm being rushed. And I was basically being rushed across the street before, more cars came, so I did not realize there was a curb there, and I fell off the curb, and on the way down, I let one rip. And I gotta tell you, I had a bruised knee. It hurt, but that fart just made it so comical. But thank God no one was around to hear it, because I would have died of embarrassment if anyone heard that. So this next fart story happened actually a few months ago. I was having this dream where I was like floating in this stream of water on this inner tube, kind of like a lazy river. And, so my butt was underwater, but I really, 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 really had to fart. And even though my butt was underwater, when I let it rip, I heard it. It was loud. And then I woke up a second later and just realized, yeah, I just farted myself awake again. That is twice I have farted myself awake. And funniest thing when you fart yourself awake. You're like, what the hell just happened? But I don't know. I just love those dreams where you just wake up laughing, you know, because something funny happened in the dream, or something funny happened in real life that ended up in the dream, or whatever, or you did something while you were asleep that woke you up. So this last story happened very recently. My family and I, we were on our way down to the beach. We were on the road, and I really, really, really had to go to the bathroom, like really badly. So we had to stop at a gas station to use the bathroom. And while I was in the bathroom, I let one rip. Oh my gosh, like I let a really loud one rip in the toilet because, I mean, I was, oh my gosh, I was so gassy. Like I had enough gas to fill up a jumbo jet. And I probably still do, come on. I'm a regular fart machine. But anyway, I did not realize that somebody heard me. And see, there was this lady in the bathroom, and you know, she was trying to get her kids to wash their hands. And one of them was like, I don't know, still in the bathroom or something, or right next to my stall. And he was holding his nose. And I only know this because my mom was in the bathroom and she was watching and she saw the whole thing happen. And the lady told her what the boy said. This little boy, like, I mean, he was like 3, like maybe 2 or 3 years old. So he was holding his nose because he heard my fart, and I guess he smelled it too. And he said, when my mom told me this, I just busted a gut. And I think this particular story is meme-worthy. So he was holding his nose and he said, "The poop is coming out, the poop is coming out." As embarrassing as that situation was, I feel like the humor just completely outweighed it by like 100 times. And it just made my day. It was so funny. So that's all the fart stories that I can think of for now. If I think of any more, or if any more hilarious fart stories happen to me in the future, I will definitely make a part 2 of this video, because I don't know, I feel like fart stories are just some of the funniest stories. Because, like, I mean, I am a grown woman in my 30s, and I still think farts are hilarious. And I'm always going to think that farts are hilarious. You know, so what? I'm immature. I don't really care. I've always had an immature sense of humor, and I'm gonna have that immature sense of humor until the day I die. I'm probably gonna be like 100 years old in the nursing home being like, "You want to hear about this fart story that happened to me 70 years ago when I ripped ass in the bathroom?" Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But before I go, Smeagol wants to give you big fluffy sweater hugs. Yeah, because, well, he gives wonderful hugs. And also, I want to give you big fluffy sweater hugs. This is a shawl that my aunt made, and it's so fluffy and soft and tickly and sweatery. So big fluffy sweater hugs. Bye. Oh my gosh, the poop is coming out! The poop is coming out! It's gonna stink so bad! Oh my gosh!